Alright. I think I fucked up, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
Yeah.
Blake's convinced, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm remaining cautiously optimistic.
You know what? I don't remember going to these levels very much, so it's possible there could be all kinds of stuff. What I like is that they place the Koopas in such a way that like, if you do what normally what comes naturally, you just die.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, we're playing the Lost levels. I see it says right at the bottom. I don't know if you see. You can't. I'm pointing at the screen.
What happens if you save and quit?
Then you quit.
Yeah, what happens? But you save, right?
Yeah, but then you just save. I think you save your level position.
Well, let's find out. I don't want to do this level. Let's find out what happens.
Well, if I get to a warp zone and it says go back, then I just won't take it, and then we'll save and quit when we get a game over.
Well, the point is that you can skip several worlds if you take the path I wanted to take, and I've never beaten the game passing every single level individually.
Well, then this is a hardcore Iron Man run.
All right, fair enough.
Hardcore Iron Man. If we die, the game's over forever.
Hardcore Iron Man run
of Mario.
Well, not just that. It's like, well, I guess we got game over. We're going to have to erase the game.
Yeah.
We're going. Whoa!
What the top of the screen pushes you off.
We're going to have to take the cartridge.
No. I don't want to go in there, do I?
I think you do have to.
No, because there's a way I could get up above, but I think that might actually be a trap.
It probably is a trap. It usually is.
This is so fucking mean. I am so tense.
Do you remember? Do you know the story?
I did the same thing. I was like, no, I can't jump the flag. You just now imbued me a terror of flags.
You've got flag phobia from the rest of your life.
I do.
You know, did you ever hear about the game that was made by Sierra?
I don't like that this is
wait a minute. Oh, I don't really know for sure. Yeah. I think this is actually...
This is where you skip to if you'd skipped? What?
Yeah, that's right. This is where you skip to if you skipped.
Did that thing just vanish?
So it just takes you to like 5-3. So actually it doesn't take you very far at all.
Did I just reset? I think I just reset. Yeah, I just went on cycles. I think I have to get up onto that pipe.
Yep, that's exactly what you gotta do.
Okay.
There was a game made by Sierra Software years ago that Ken Williams helped design.
Fucking Ken. He's the least favorite Williams. He's no Roberto Benigni.
That was much easier than that. That's much harder in the original.
Yeah, the total crushing physics are a lot stronger. I feel in the... A lot of people don't like the Super Nintendo All-Stars version. Maybe it's because I played a lot when I was a kid. But like the graphics are kind of homogeneous and meh. But I think the controls feel a little bit tighter, especially not so much in 3, but especially in 1 and this one. Nice.
I did not expect to get that.
That's
That's painful.
Gravity. Half-Life ripped this game off.
Oh, for flags.
See, stop imbuing me with the semiotic fear of flags.
Flags are coming. They're waving for you. They want to see
you made flags of doom already, Blake. What's with this campaign of terror you have going against
I just hate flags. I just think flags are pure evil.
You just hate patriotism. You just hate your country, Blake.
You know, I was arguing with my dad the other day about, and you weren't there, oddly enough. And you were there, but you weren't there. You were there briefly. Anyway,
you were there in briefs. It was weird. I think we both went to do that.
I was arguing with my dad briefly about patriotism because I am not a patriotic person. I like people. Yeah. I think people are very important, but I don't really care that much about what country they come from.
Yeah.
And I think that loving your country can have like a lot of can backfire really easily. You can just you can love the like the landform and like your culture and stuff like that without but there's so many things that every country has something that it's not proud of.
Yeah.
And it's like you can be proud of the people without having and want to defend your people from being exploited without having to love your country, which has all this other negative connotations. Yes. I say that as a Canadian. If you're an American, you have to love your country. Just before you get angry with me, you're allowed to say that only people who love your country are.
Why did I jump into that squid?
Questions that are eternal and constant. Why did I jump into that squid?
That's gonna be my senior thesis.
It's gonna be like something that when you're old and gray, you're still gonna be wondering. But
why did I jump into that squid?
You won't even remember the context. You'll just be like, And you'll tell your kids, let me tell you the story of the time I jumped into a squid.
And then I'll just play them this YouTube video. And they'll be like, YouTube's still around, Grandpa? It's like, nobody uses it anymore. Now everyone uses Blip.
Blip is the only way.
Yeah.
But is Northern Lion on Blip? That's the only thing that matters. So what about Captain Sparkles?
I don't know. Is there a new is the Fred movie hosted on Blip? That's all I care about. Is the
Fred
there are 3 Fred movies. 3.
Is that we're talking about the YouTube guy, Fred?
Yeah, Fred. That guy, Fred. He has 3 feature-length TV movies.
TV movies? What, like on television?
Yep. Full production values and everything.
That's not possible.
No, totally. It is true. I know. I was like, I know there was one. I knew there was one because I worked at Blockbuster and I saw it and I was like, whatever. People like things I don't like. That's fine.
Yeah.
But now there's 3 of them. Now that actually upsets me. If there's one, that's fine. But there's 3.
Yeah, but maybe one of them has what's his name? The guy from
David Jacoby.
No. Who's the guy who's a fat guy who likes to collect packages?
Smosh.
No. They're not fat, and they're.
It's not one guy.
Yeah. So in so many ways was that wrong.
I don't know. What do you mean collecting packages?
He was the King of Queens.
Oh, Kevin James.
Yeah, maybe is there a Kevin James version? Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I'm scratching my face a lot today.
It's because of the bugs.
Oh yeah.
You know what line I wanted to put?
Covered in bugs.
I wanted to put on Twitter that I didn't think anybody would get though.
Covered in snakes.
Yeah, thanks to Logan Whitehurst and the Junior Science Club. Can I say the Junior Science Club are just holding that guy back?
Yeah.
Seeing.
They didn't cure his cancer.
Oh, well, he didn't have cancer. He died of like a brain tumor. Yeah.
Okay, he didn't cure his brain tumor then. God. Way to be an asshole about this, Blake.
About the death of Logan Whitehurst.
Yeah.
One of my favorite 90s bands.
It was even early 90s. I guess he was started in the 90s, but he was mostly early 2000s, I think, wasn't he?
I don't know. Anyway.
I know is he was on mp3.com. mp3.com for whatever the hell the purpose of that site was.
Anyway, so Sierra Systems,
right? Yeah. Sorry, you did have a point at one point. Sorry.
Yeah, had not Roberta Williams, who made good games, but Kenneth, who didn't really make anything good.
No.
He made a game, I think it was the Red Baron game.
Yeah.
Where when you died, the game actually crashed the computer.
Yeah, I know, yeah, when you crashed the plane. It crashed if you just died, I think you went to the menu, but if you crashed the plane... Well,
presumably every time you die, you crash.
That's true.
So I think every time you crashed the plane, the computer would crash. And people thought it was like a bug, and he was like, no, I'm just being really meta. Yeah. And people were like, yeah, but that's really annoying and stupid.
Yeah, especially with the way that like 90s games works, you had to enter.
And then he's like, fine, then Sierra won't make games anymore. We'll make apps and then slowly fade away into obscurity, and no one will hear of us ever again.
Yeah.
And Roberta Williams was like, I like making games. I want to make more games. And he's like, nope. People didn't like my brilliant concept. Therefore, we will never make another King's Quest game. But what about King's Quest 8? That doesn't count. It's non-canon.
Yeah. Is that the one that's like...
King's Quest 8 is like an RPG.
Yeah.
It is not very good as an RPG.
No.
Or as an adventure game. It's like...
Even 7 was kind of dodgy, but...
I think a lot of the work was done by... that woman who's made mostly good stuff. She made the... she made other stuff. I can't remember. Okay, so now which way do I go? This way? Ah!
No?
That way death lies, apparently.
I hope this isn't a maze. I get the feeling this is a maze.
All of these are mazes.
But the paths that are not the obvious paths seem to be impossible.
I like how every time you play, you die.
You notice I've beaten more levels than you have.
Yeah, but I beat some pretty hard ones.
Yeah, so did I. It's just that when I play, I either beat the level or die in the first 20 seconds. I don't really have any middle ground.
That's true. You usually take it right...
Sorry.
Gotta keep picking my face.
No, I'm realizing people can see me now and I'm getting nervous, so I'm touching my face because that's what I do when I get nervous. And that's making me more nervous.
Just think about the fact that nobody can see your face because nobody's watching our show.
Well, I am, and I have to judge me.
That's true.
Yeah. Look at that guy. Look at him.
Such a
making
dick.
faces. out of paper mache.
And then he's putting them out on his lawn to scare kids.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that guy?
I don't know.
That's a weird thing to do.
I really want to live on that island that's in Mexico that's just, like, covered in dolls.
Covered in dolls.
Where there's, like, a bunch of dolls, like, nailed to trees and stuff.
You're talking about Indian dishes with rice, right? Okay, I think I'm going to try and take the top route. It does seem more logical.
That was actually quite easy. That was...
That was an unlucky death.
That was 20% bullshit.
Yeah.
I had to do some calculations, though.
Anyway, the thing that I wanted to say for a while, I wanted to put this on Twitter, but I wasn't sure anyone would get what I was what I meant. I had this idea for a thriller where the villains are creationists.
Yeah.
And the line that came to my head is, well, Doctor, how can your precious science explain these spiders on your face?
Sorry, I was miming your character.
Spiders on your face?
Only an intelligent designer could do that.
And then the response would be,
The guy has a very severe speech impediment. It's something he struggles through the whole movie to overcome.
no, he's covered in spiders. One thing I love is spurting blood from my penis, spurting blood. One thing I love is spurting blood.
Or I could leave this part in just to be a dick. I might just leave the part me saying that I'm gonna leave it in just to be a dick.